Hello, everyone. Welcome and good morning to Inspiration Morning Live. I am so happy that you're here with me today. I hope my audio is coming up. I didn't test it before I went on. It is 8:05 in the morning, and I am glad that you are here with me. And I am just going to share this on my personal page here as I get started, and we wait for a few people to be able to join us. I wrote that how I am feeling today. And I left a blank there. I didn't want to put words into your mouth. I want to talk about how are you feeling today? Are you feeling blessed? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling fortunate? Are you feeling, you can't quite put the word on it, but you know that's probably the thing that would come out of your mouth. How are you feeling today? And I'm going to share this on my personal page. How are you feeling today? Fill in that blank. And does that equate what you want to be feeling? And sometimes that doesn't. I know today I feel incredibly fortunate and blessed. Some cows woke me up this morning. I live next to a field, and I'm going to put it on my personal timeline later, that there are cows that, are next to me in the ranch part of the year. And instead of going, oh my goodness, because it was really early in the morning, I kind of thought to myself, yeah, right on. It's a good thing to have cows next door. It means that there are people living there. It is a little dusty from time to time. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me. I want to say thank you for being here. Feel free to give me some thumbs up, some hearts. I really do appreciate it. And I wanted to leave a fill in the blank for how you feel this morning. Because I didn't want to tell you how you feel this morning. I don't know how you feel this morning. I know yesterday was 9/11, and yesterday, we felt the part of the wrath and of Irma, and people are still suffering, immensely in different areas. And I think that affected a lot of people yesterday. I went out and, for lack of a better word, it just felt different out there. I was in the Starbucks and it just felt different. And I ran into a couple that I've known for quite a while. I used to work with their son, and they are wonderful, amazing people. And but the mom, she has some sort of dementia or Alzheimer's. I don't know which it is. There was a real difference in her. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me. There was a huge difference in the mom. And I went up and said hello, and she didn't recognize me. I didn't expect her to recognize me because I'd known for years now that, she has been changing, and she has been, her faculties aren't all there. My sister, who's a nurse, noticed it long before me because she's seen those kinds of signs, and she works with it. She just knows about those kinds of things. And I saw her yesterday, and I said hello, and I said, how are you doing? And I introduced myself, and it was okay that she didn't recognize me. This isn't about me. But I was like, she had this fear in her eye when she looked at me and she didn't recognize me. And so I said I knew her son, and I left there, and I was incredibly sad, and I didn't want to be sad. But in a way, I am sad for her because I did see that fear in her eyes. And I know that she has a wonderful husband and a wonderful family who take good care of her. They really do. And they're retired. And, she has she has a lot of good things, except she is losing her mind. And so I feel sad about that. And I didn't want to. I want to feel joy that she's had an amazing life. She does have a wonderful life. And we connected over, Montana. She's from Montana. They're from Montana. And they've lived there for years. And I lived there for many years. I was born there. And so I thought to myself, I want to think about the wonderful things I remember about them, the amazing things. And I don't want to put what they should be feeling. I don't want to put that word out there because maybe they don't. Maybe that's not it. I know they're very private people. And so I wanted to respect that. And I don't want to go asking deep questions. So I said my hellos, and I said my goodbyes, and I said, it's wonderful to see you. And I continued on. And so I want to know, how are you doing this morning? How are you? Feel free to put it in the comments. Are you doing wonderful? Are you studying for a test? Have you got, something coming up that you're a little angstish about? Please feel free to let me know. And, because I help people who are going after their passion. And sometimes when you're going after your passion, that brings up a gamut of emotions. It brings up a number of things. And for me, this morning when I was woken up early by those cows, I thought to myself, gosh, I'm blessed to be able to be woken up by cows early in the morning that live next door, part of the year to us. And even earlier today, I was able to catch some pictures of, the rancher coming by, and they all came towards it because he is food. He is the water. And it was sweet. And Millie wants to go out and be a cow dog. She, she hears them too. And so it's like, instead of being, cranky that my sleep gets disturbed, which, for me, you don't mess with my money, my sleep, or my time. And my sleep, because my sleep's important to me. I do need my sleep to function, to be who I am. But I decided that I am going to be happy today. I am going to be feeling blessed today. I feel especially blessed today. I feel especially, loved today. How do you feel today? Sometimes it's hard to feel how we decide we want to feel. But sometimes it's the only thing we can control. Sometimes the only thing we can't control is our reactions. And it's not always easy. I know that. I grew up the youngest of a family, and sometimes to be acknowledged, I had to, just burst and so for me, I didn't, that was the way of being, showing my frustration of doing that. So for me, it meant I didn't always feel in control of my emotions because that's what I had to do to be acknowledged. But, now as an adult and as somebody, I feel like, one of the things I can do is control my reactions. I don't always control my emotions. Sometimes I am sad. Sometimes I am, any number of things. I have the book of positive qualities, and I bring that out every now and then because I want to feel something different than what I am. And so I look up different definitions. Sometimes I laugh. Teresa, my sister, is, she's discovered laugh therapy and laugh yoga and laughing. And I think it was just on, I love watching Super Soul Sunday. I love watching it. And I was watching it on Sunday, and they had Daniel Pink on. And I am a huge fan of Daniel Pink. And Daniel Pink talked about there's this woman's circle, and they get together and they laugh. They start out slow. It's very organized. And then they build up to actual laughing. And laughing sends out a real biological response to us. So, and it changes how they feel. It changes, who they are, lifts them up. And I'm like, yeah, right on. I really think that that's an amazing thing. So, if you're not feeling how you want to, and sometimes we do, and sometimes, we see it in others, and I don't tell you to go change in others, but to hold on to it within ourselves, to change how we want to feel. Let's have a number of tools to go to. I have meditation. I have laughter. Sometimes I just have quiet mindfulness. And meditation doesn't have to be long. There are, a number of studies that show that just 2 to 3 minutes of meditation is enough to help change how you feel. And, and I really believe that. And I follow some of Teresa's many meditations. So I guess what I'm trying to say today is, how are you feeling? But also, how do you want to feel? I want to feel good today. I want to feel happy today. I want to feel blessed today. And I do. And I do feel all those things. And I've found the reasons behind it for me of why I feel those emotions and why I feel that way. So how are you feeling today? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Feel free to give me some thumbs up, some hearts, and share this with anybody, and share this on your timeline so that you may find that people may find this helpful. Alrighty. I'm trying to think. I've lost my train of thought, and that happens from time to time with me. And so, I know that sometimes we struggle with, feeling like we don't have control, we don't have hope. But let's find the tools to getting there, to getting back there, to helping ourselves. And, you can go to Teresa's website, and I'll put that in the comments afterwards, teresacrowley.com. She has a wonderful PDF that is, to help you 3 tips to creating new habits. There, I remembered it. And then she also has some mini meditations on there, which are really helpful. And, both of those are buttons on her page. And feel free to go there, sign up for them, and, see how that works for you, see how that feels for you. And, but also if you want to put in the comments, what are your biggest challenges? What are your biggest challenges with your feelings, with your emotions, with being able to feel how you want to feel? How do you feel? Do you feel stuck? Do you feel like you can't change that? And, feel free to let me know, put anything you want to in the comments. And, I'd like to hear what you want to hear me talk about. What questions do you have? What are your biggest challenges with being inspired? I do Inspiration Morning because, many years ago, I was struggling, and I knew that there were some big bumps coming up in the road of my life, and there were. And I just needed something to help me go, okay, this is happening, and I'm going to get through it. Because, for me, I needed to be able to rely upon myself. And so that's why I started Inspiration Morning, putting the memes out there. I loved memes. And memes were popular 10 years ago when I started this, or maybe even 11 years ago. I think I started on Twitter first. But what are your biggest challenges? And for me, my biggest challenges were helped by forming Inspiration Morning and putting out the quotes out there of people who have been through their difficult times, their difficult emotions, and they've risen, or they've seen, what they see, and they're able to make sense out of it. Because I know that sometimes I can't. And when I'm in the middle of things, I do need to look to something so that I can make the sense out of it. All righty. So please feel free to give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up. I want you to have a wonderful day. I am feeling blessed that you have watched me today. For those of you who watch me here live, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And those of you who are going to watch this on the replay, thank you so much. I know our schedules don't always mesh, and that, you watch me when you have the time to watch me, and I appreciate it. I totally do. And I want to say thank you for joining me on Inspiration Morning Live, and I look forward to seeing you on my next Facebook Live. Alrighty. Ta-ta for now. Have a wonderful day.